Christ almighty. I hate Streamlabs more than anything on this planet. There's our, okay, third time's a charm. Alright, I got the chat now. Okay, hopefully we're on, Zero, can you please hop over on YouTube and just make sure that we're there? No, I'm not. I'm out, I'm in the wide open right now. It was Streamlabs. I got this error. The encoder failed on it. So, and once the encoder failed, that was pretty much it. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? It is what it is. It's the way it's going to be. I'm not going to dick with it anymore. Man, I need to shave. Good Lord. Okay. Make sure I can see what we're doing here. Working on X. I need to make. I don't see if it's work. I don't see any YouTube chat, which is weird. My encoder failed this morning, so I had to redo it. I don't know why it failed. It may have had something to do with the rain yesterday. I don't know. I know I got a lot of stuff wet yesterday, so maybe that. I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it. But we're live on X, so that's good. All right, seems to be working on YouTube. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good on YouTube. Perfect. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, we're good to go. All right, 1 second, and we're going to get rolling. Alright, so here we are. Alright, now we're here. Okay, sorry y'all, the encoder failed on my, I don't know if yesterday, if it got wet or what happened, but it failed. So I'm going to have to replace that, and that really, really blows. That really, really blows. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just head out to where we're going. I wanted to bring you guys on a woolly mammoth. 1 second. Yeah, more rain in the forecast today. Hopefully it's not anything like what we had the last few days. So, you know, a lot of people have been asking me, what can we do to help? What can we do to help these people? And here's the problem. I mean, I guess it's a problem. Like, this neighborhood, this area out here, there's only one house that live here have not been out here. They were taken out. Most of them were found in the trees, hanging on to telephone poles and on the roofs of their house. And then they were taken out by the authorities. And so they haven't even been out here in this area yesterday. So I don't know what everybody needs just yet. We're going out there now. We're gonna see if anybody's back out there. I was out there earlier this morning. There was no one out there. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. I've got some phone numbers. I don't want to bother them as they probably are sleeping in, I would imagine. So yeah, the problem is yeah, people are going to need help, but all of the houses are gone. I mean, they're just not there anymore. So, you know, how do you help for that? When your house and car and everything is gone. I don't know. Yeah, Mark says it got washed away. Yeah, it's, man, a lot of stuff. I cannot believe how powerful this water really is. Yeah, I saw, you know what, I saw that this morning, Mark. I'm going to reshare it. If you put up any more video, tag me. There's just so many of them that's all I would be doing. Sit down and get through as many messages as I can. Sorry. But I'm trying to take some time and sit down and get through as many messages as I can. Yeah, millions of views on my videos from the last couple of days. Millions across social media. And so all of the ad revenue that I make on any of these videos and any of the streams that I'm doing, I'm going to I'm waiting for these guys out here to start a GoFundMe or a neighborhood GoFundMe or whatever, and I'm going to donate all of the ad revenue from any of these streams. I'm going to donate that to this community out here. I mean, I'm making this content in their community, and so I feel like it's only right if they end up getting that money. The lack of news. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Nobody's talking about it, Josh. Nobody is talking about it. Yeah, service will get bad out here. You know, it really wasn't bad yesterday. I was still able to stream down here. So it wasn't too bad. But yeah, and you know what? There's areas that I didn't even get to down here to show you guys yesterday that was just completely wiped out. There's a whole other neighborhood down here that was wiped out, and I couldn't even get to it yesterday because it was blocked off. The authorities had the whole area blocked off. So hope maybe we'll get down there this morning and see if I can show y'all what's what. So yeah, share the stream, like it, comment, whatever you need to do. Like I said, as much ad revenue as much that we could make. I only have ad revenue on, or only have subscriptions and ad revenue on X. I don't have it anywhere else. Everywhere else has demonetized me. But yeah. Used to work in that area 5 years ago, and the flooding was bad. Yeah, it's this Big Sandy Creek, I think is what it's called, Big Sandy Creek. Man, there's a lot of people on the side of the roads out here. I don't know what everybody's doing. Killer Carla. So anyway, we're gonna go off through here. I don't want to. You know, I know you guys know that I live in this area, but I can't really, I don't want to tell anybody exactly where my house is at. That's kind of the problem that I'm running into. But now everybody knows what area I live in. I mean, I pretty much let everybody know. You may friend hasn't located his uncle or his home on Sandy Creek. Been nowhere. Well, Brenda, I'm sorry if he if Brenda, if you want to message me details, I will. Let's see. Let me see how I can get you my phone number without telling everybody. I would be more than happy to look around down here and see what we can find. We're going to be out here working all day on Big Sandy. So, yeah, that sounded horrible. We're going to be down here all day working on Big Sandy. It just, that's weird. Let's see if there's still water over the road down here. There was a car that here. Yeah, that car is gone now. Holy shit. That just scared the piss out of me. Butterfly. Let's see, did I see a message about TMZ? Yeah, I just saw it right before I went live. TMZ used one of my videos, huh? That's cool. I only knew of, the only people that asked me was CNN asked me to use my videos yesterday. So they have been running my videos live. I don't know of anybody that watches CNN. I sure don't watch CNN. But they were, I got a message every time they used it live during their broadcast yesterday, which they used it throughout the day, all day. And I don't know if I got any bumps off of that or not. Yeah, they won't, Butterfly. They ain't gonna do that. It would be nice if they would, but ain't gonna happen. Alright, we are in the area. CNN, you know, at least they asked. You know, and they did I did a quick interview with them yesterday over the phone. I'm out on Nameless, coming up on Round Mountain. It's out here where the flood happened yesterday. We're about to be there right now, actually. We are about to be there. I'm gonna let this guy get past me here. Okay, let's yeah, there's more people down here than they were earlier. Butterfly, I did not hear about a missing firefighter. There's a missing fireman out here? Yeah, there's a lot more people down here today. Oh, they got it. Okay, I'm gonna have to park down here and walk in. There's a lot more people down here right now than there was a few hours ago. Whole lot more people. I didn't know that. I did not know that there was one swept away. That breaks my heart. Yeah, well, it's crazy. Alright, we're going to have to find a place to park now and walk in is what we're going to have to do. I don't know. Let's see. We can probably park here and walk in that way. Let's see. That's kind of full. Okay, it's Round Mountain. Okay, we're going to go in. Bet they have this shut down too, and we're not going to be able to find a place to park. Actually, let's they've still got the search and rescue folks out here. We're going to go down this way. I heard that some areas down here really got flattened out yesterday, so we're going to go. Let's run down here real quick. I heard there was a whole other neighborhood down here that got hit pretty hard. Man, I'm gonna have to walk a long way. That's okay. That's okay. They don't want a whole lot of cars driving in there, and that's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can. Well, you restream all you want there, my friend. Do what you need to do. So the creek is over to, yeah, not a problem. The creek is over, that flooded is over to our left, back in the trees over here. And from what I understand, this is the area, there was a death right over here. You can't really see damage here because the flood happened kind of off the road back over there a little ways. But we're going to get down here a little ways farther, and the creek comes up almost to the road. So just give me a second, and we'll be down here where this creek comes by. Yeah, Sadie, I had to take a break. I was getting, man, I was so burnt out on streaming. I just couldn't do it. I was so burnt out on streaming. I went to sleep at Briggs at the Daylight Woke 5 Acre Pond. I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened to us. I live just around the corner up there from here. I'm basically right by my house here. And I woke up, I heard the rain start about midnight, and then the flooding went out. I woke up, got out, I saw the flood starting, and you know, it was flooding by like 2 in the morning. So it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. I think I might have let's see. Should I have gone down there? Absolutely. Yeah, right back. My house is kinda on top of a hill. All right, so here is the creek crossing right here. You can see here where the creek came through, and all of the debris. Hang on a sec here. I'm gonna stop and let these people go by, dude. Okay, so you can see here all the debris. So the creek, if you're looking at it this way, the creek is coming towards us. Look at that big tree right there. So crazy. All right, let me hang on one second. Let me look at my map real quick. Okay, I gotta go back the other way. Okay. Okay, so the creek goes back this way too. Let's see here. Jeffrey, what's up, brother? Let's see, so the creek is basically in front of us here. And that house does not look good. Yeah, right there's this flooded out here. There's a house that's missing right there. There's a house missing over here. You can see. This was all flooded. There is, look at all the stuff here. All of this was flooded. You can see up here the damage to this building here, where the water went in and out of it. Jesus Christ, y'all. Look back there. Okay. There is so much more destruction out here than what I had originally thought. This area here is gone. Oh my God. Let Let me go back over here. I want to see if these guys need any water down here. Hang on, I'm going to go back the other way. That road is gone down there. Holy shit. That whole road is gone. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you. They get a moped. Alright, there. People evacuating. Y'all, there's so much more damage out here than what I thought yesterday. Holy moly. There is so much more damage out here than what I thought. Christ almighty. Hang on. That house is gone. Jesus Christ. Y'all, all these houses are gone back up in the trees, man. It's like everything has been flooded out. Okay, I think we need to go back the other way. Texas Sugar Daddy, what's up? Water came, here's where the water came across the road here. Obviously, you can see all the rock that the rain washed out through here. And yeah, it's bad. I've never, I've been in this area a long time, been through a lot of floods, and I've never seen anything like this before. So it's bad. It is bad. Man, there's somebody's trash cans off in the trees. Norm, what's up? Let me see here. Y'all, I really have no idea where I'm even at right now, so I'm surprised I still have service out here, I can tell you that. Okay, we're going to go back down this way because the creek is back down here. Yeah, I don't know what's happened, man. It is so bad down here that in this area, any houses obviously that are close to this creek is just, you've been completely demolished. We'll see what's happening down here, but I think the creek crosses down here, so we may have issues getting by. Yeah, we got pretty good service, man. I don't know what's happening unless the phone companies put some towers in out here to help us. Oh man, there. Jesus Christ, hang on. I've got some stuff to show y'all. Christ almighty. Lord help these people. Oh man. Back behind all these houses, all of these places, the amount of shit off in that creek is blowing my mind. Hang on, we gotta get where I can show y'all what's happening. I gotta get where I can show y'all what's happening. There is that barn is gone. That house is gone. Holy shit, that trailer. Hang on, I'm gonna find a place to show y'all what's going on out here, but fire department's going house to house out here in a lot of these areas that were really hard hit. Okay, we're going to turn around and go back the other way because there's some stuff I want to show y'all back behind me. Yeah, it is heartbreaking, man. It is absolutely heartbreaking. I can't believe that this has happened. It's just, I don't know, man. I just can't believe it's happened. Keep going off in here. I feel like I'm out in Deliverance right now. Hello, puppy doggy. I think I'm away from the creek. If I am, I need to move. We need to go back. Down there. Okay, so yeah, there is more. Look down there at the end, y'all. Holy shit. So yeah, the flooding is a lot worse than what I thought it was. I had no clue it did this out here yesterday. So basically any place that was right here by the creek has been pretty much demolished. So we're gonna go back the other way. That's nice. That's not a bad amount. Not a bad amount. Okay, we're gonna go back. Parents are buried in Hopewell Cemetery, if you know where that is. I don't know where that's at. Hopewell Cemetery. Okay, we're gonna go back the other direction. There's some stuff I want to try to show y'all down here if I can. Man, the water line is high on that house, man. Holy moly. So, down this road right here, this road has been completely taken out. It says no outlet, and it's because it stops at the creek down there, but it's been completely taken out. I wished I had a map pulled up so I could show y'all where I'm at. Yeah, Sadie, not a problem. I'm basically, if you look on a map, I'm just driving right down along the side of Big Sandy Creek is what I'm doing. Man, that dog had such big ears. I thought that was a rabbit sitting there. Holy shit. I thought that was a rabbit. So, let's see here. Did y'all see that dog? Could y'all see that dog and its ears? I legit thought that was a rabbit. Okay, we gotta get past the fire truck. Austin Fire is out here working. There's one area that I saw right before we passed Are conducting. Or where at in Liberty Hill, Mark? I will head out there. We can go look. Yeah, look back here. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see in there or not, but no, you're not going to be able to see in there. It's down that. Jesus Christ. So down there, those houses are gone. There's a trailer house behind the trees right there. You can't see, but it's been washed out. You might be able to see it right here. No, you can. You can kind of see down in there. That house is gone. There's one area that I saw that I could see really good down into the. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, right in there. Look out here. People's lives just gone, man. People's lives are just gone. I'll show you guys this place here. I'm gonna have to get out and show it to you though. Let me show you here. Show you this right here. Look down there. The creek is right there. That house is gone. There's a house back down there that's gone. It's so crazy, man. Okay, I lose y'all. There's a guy sitting back up there on his front porch with a rifle. And I would imagine he's doing it because they're afraid people are going to come out and start trying to loot people. I would imagine that has something to do with it. Yeah, looters. Let me look at my map, y'all. I gotta figure out where I'm at. So I gotta go this way. Okay. I gotta go this way here. I think. I went the wrong way. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm turned around out here. For some reason, I am turned around. Directions. Okay, I gotta go this way. Okay, I gotta keep following this around. I'm sorry, y'all. I got turned around. Yeah, I'm not going up trying to talk to anybody with a rifle. I'm not, especially in this kind of a situation, you know. I don't want to make anybody mad. I can tell you that. Turn. Okay, so let's see. There is let me see what's up here. Hang on, y'all. Man, somebody was just building a Texas Sugar Daddy. What'd I miss, man? This is where I need to be. Has there been any looters? Tim, I don't think so. Man, I'll tell you what, if looters were stupid enough to come out here and try to do something like that, I mean, not only is there a lot of cops out here, but, you know, I guarantee you, about every person out here has a rifle and a gun. And I can almost guarantee you that there's not going to be, if there is looters out here, then they're not going to last a whole long time. All right, they're flying a drone right there. I bet they're looking down in the creek. Yeah, I got my mind on other things. Saw a video saying Gabriel, Georgetown up. Yeah, I saw that too. Of course, you know, I got caught up out here, and I didn't have enough time to go out to Georgetown yesterday, or I would have went out there to see that place. This place here has gotten completely demolished. It's starting to rain again. Look at that over there. That house and that building is gone. Jesus. This house here has been flooded out. These houses have been flooded out here. Yeah, for sure. Butterfly, for sure. This house here is gone. That house there is completely gone. Completely gone. A little bit north of Leander on 183. Okay. I don't even know what I'm Which way do I go here? I think. No, I'm going the right way. Okay, I'm going the right way. This was all underwater. Brenda, there's a lot to watch that. I'm able to read other comments and on my poetry positive. You're good to go. Seeing the San Gabriel. Yeah, the San Gabriel, man. You know, I'm so glad. I hope. Apparently, Mark, Storm Chaser Mark, was just telling me a while ago that I should have went down that road right there. He was just telling me a second ago that they're doing search and rescue in Liberty Hill with drones and such. We may run up there and see. I got a load of water in the back here, and if anybody needs some water, okay. Let's see. My friend's moving into a small home, downsizing in Smithville, and water just, that's great. Yeah, you know what? After seeing this, I will never again have property near a creek. Never. All right. I think I'm going to go down here. I didn't go down this road a second ago. Let's see what's happened down here. This is Leander, yes. We're basically right out here off Nameless and Round Mountain. Yeah, we're out here. Well, I mean, it's Leander, but it's in the county, basically, Travis County. Let's see. Yeah, this is, you can see out here, look, this is where the creek, look at that down there. The creek washed out down there. Dude, I gotta get by you, man. This man is just sitting here watching down here. Good morning, Nanner Nose. Good morning. Come on, man. Hey, I gotta turn around, buddy. You're right in the way. You're right in the way, man. Dude. I can't get around this idiot. He's right in the middle of the road. I'm starting to get a little upset with this guy. You're right, you're blocking the middle of the road, you freaking idiot, man. Dude's just sitting there in the middle of the road. I mean, I know it sucks to see this stuff, but Jesus. Doo-doo-doo. Linda, do you want to dance? Linda, give me half a chance. Yeah, Travis may give an update to, like I said, they're still searching out here at the moment, and I'm sure there will be more updates sometime soon here. All right, we got to stop up here and figure out what we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna go back down to we're gonna stop right here real quick, y'all. Y'all bear with me a sec. Doo-doo too. I love it, Linda. I love it. Shit, I gotta go get gas, y'all. Holy smokes. I didn't know I needed gas that bad. We gotta go get gas. Doo-doo 2. I'm gonna make another channel called Doo-doo 3. Gonna be Doo-doo 2 and 3. Alright guys, so just so you guys know where we are at, right now the road that I'm on is called, I am on Fulks, F-U-L-K-E-S, Fulks Road, and I'm approaching Nameless. Or I'm approaching Round Mountain. So just to give you an idea of where we're at, I'm on Fulks Road headed back to the east and about to come up to Nameless. We're out here off of, so if you know where Hero Way is in Leander, if you come back to the west on Hero Way, we're just outside of the Leander city limits basically. I think some people call this Leander Hills, maybe, or something like that. Now, if you look on a map, you will you can find an area called Big Sandy Creek. Big Sandy Creek. Look at. I happen to hear about a rare type of up-atmosphere lightning that was photographed. Lily, I saw a picture of it yesterday, actually. Now, I do also, I chase storms. That's kind of what I do in the springtime. And I have seen sprites that look similar to that. I've seen sprites that look similar to that, but I've never seen a jet, an atmospheric jet that especially extends all the way up to, you know, the mesosphere. I mean, that was a really big jet, but it was to our north, or our southwest, I believe. It wasn't right over this area or Kirk County, but it was close. I mean, it's a very interesting thought that might have had something to do with it, and it's definitely something to look into. I know out west of us, they've been doing a lot of cloud seeding. They have been doing a lot of cloud seeding out there, and hang on, y'all. Yeah, they've been doing a ton of that stuff of the cloud seeding. Yeah, Leander's a little town, huh? Alright, let me look. Okay, there's Round Mountain. So, this is Round Mountain in front of us. Round Mountain, County Road 282, whatever you want to call it, that is in front of us. Now, the worst of the flooding is right around the corner back this way. I live about, I'm not even going to tell you guys, but I mean, I live right over here on this direction. I'm not going to tell you where I live, but I'm back down the road a little ways that way. And by the time you hit my house, this is County Road 282 out here. So, my niece lives in Leander, my sister lives in Georgetown. Yeah, Georgetown got, the San Gabriel messed Georgetown up yesterday too. So, alright, let's go down here. Y'all, I'm sorry, I've got to run and get gas real quick or I'm going to run out. And there is no gas out here. Dontarius, what's up? There is no gas out here in this area. And even if there was, there is no power out here. So, now we're about to drive through the worst of the flooding where it happened. Y'all, there's still a lot of fire, a lot of police out here working. I dropped off water this morning right back up here on the other side of the bridge. That area, Sandy Creek, and Round Mountain. That's what I've always called it, is Round Mountain. Winter Pollen, what's up? What's up? What's up? So right here is where this is Big Sandy Creek. Sandy Creek is over on this side of the road over here. When we get around this turn, it is right around to the side, back over here. And yes, the water did cross the road here. So here is where the water ended up crossing. If you look on each side, I'm going to turn this way so y'all can see off to the side here. Y'all can see back in there that Jay, the guy that I posted an interview with, his house was right over here. And like I said, his house is gone. This is the area I was filming in yesterday, down here where we got the cattle pinned up and all that, right down there. A lot of folks out here. We're gonna walk in there here shortly and see what we can do about helping some people in here today. I know the farmer that I've been working with, they really want to start finding some of their belongings, but we got to go get some gas real quick. Headed to flooded Georgetown, headed to Foster. That's awesome, Winter. Thank you for doing that. People forget about the animals, you know? Yeah, they're guarding. You know, I never knew. I mean, I always knew floods were bad, but I've never experienced a flood like this. I never knew water could do this. There is a Ford Ranger in the top of an oak tree back there. There is a Ford Ranger in the top of an oak tree. I put a video of it up yesterday on X. It's absolutely insane. Live there still have a lot of family there. I'm in Indiana now, but I have aunts, cousins. Well, and are they okay? Is everybody there okay? I'd be happy to help you check on some people if you need me to. I met most of all those people down Sandy Meadow. So if you look on a map, there's Sandy Meadow Circle. Sandy Meadow Circle. That road, every house on that road is, all but one of them is gone. So, well, there's two houses that's still there, but they're so damaged they're going to have to be torn down. But, yeah, Sandy Meadow Circle, that whole neighborhood right there is just wiped. You have a water leak in your house? Nope, I haven't. Like from the kitchen sink. Can I turn off really fast? Sorry. Nope, I have not, and I hope I don't. So, oh man, I am so glad we decided to come up here now because my gas light just came on. That would have been bad to run out of gas down here. All right, this is. In the road. Oh no, I'm good, Sadie. Before I end up running out, because there is no gas out there. Yeah, there's gonna be a little lag when we hit some of these areas. There's nothing I can do about it. We are in the middle of nowhere. I have a couple 5-gallon cans. I'm going to use. Other people need to bring gas. No, you know what? I'm gonna be talking to these folks down here this morning to find out what everybody needs. if you are on my X, I'm going to be posting on X this morning. Going to be posting what I really need just yet. My $50 gas can, I do. Yesterday, Killer Carla here, that she's on here chatting. For those that don't know, that's new here, that is my mother. That is my mother. And back in 1999, I worked for Collin County Sheriff, and I was a volunteer firefighter in Big Melissa, Texas. And after there was a tornado that went through Moore, Oklahoma in 1999. It was May 3rd, 1999, and we got called up there to do search and rescue after that tornado. And that is the storm when I got really into storms and tornadoes, and I started researching and watching and photographing and chasing. So, but up there was so much damage. This back here, standing in this neighborhood back here, reminded me of what it looked like when that F5 tornado went through Moore. It's because you can look out into the and all you can see is just slabs where houses were. Everything's just gone. Let's see. Went to San Saba to check it out by the Colorado. Water rose about 25 feet. So absolute destruction for anyone on the floodplain. So, okay, so San Saba is tore up as well. To be a volunteer, so when you start, you get accepted into the fire department, and they sent me to fire school in Sherman, Texas. I went up there and did my fire school. Learned about fire sciences. I learned how to rappel out of buildings. I mean, I learned how to do so much stuff. So that's how that went. My certification is no longer valid. It expired, and I did not renew it. So I do not have a. Back when I was with the sheriff's department, I was certified law enforcement from. Back then, it was called TCLOS, Texas Commission on Law Enforcement Officers Standards and Education. Now I think it's called something else. I don't even think it's called TCLOS anymore. But my TCLOS license is gone, and my fire license is gone. Are we frozen? Are we frozen? Are we frozen, guys? Still rolling. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, Mark told me that it was frozen. Okay, cool. Yeah, so after seeing that tornado, man, and seeing the damage that tornado did and comparing it to vaccine, these houses have been slapped. They're gone. And, their whole life has been wiped away in, one fell swoop. But, with the tornado, it's over quick. With the tornado, it hits you and it's over quick. But with a flood, the water rises. And then, I can't think of anything more frightening than in seeing your... Sorry, y'all. I went through kind of a dead spot there. Sorry, y'all. I hit a dead spot. Alright. We're gonna pull through and get some petrol real quick. Bad, right? Can't see better on my old age. Yes, Angelina. Okay, guys, y'all bear with me 1 second. Let me go get some petrol real quick. 1 sec. All right, folks. I will be right back. You guys watch the dash mobile for me. Don't let anybody take it. So, how many of you guys, how many of y'all use the, do y'all put your credit card or debit into the pumps? So before I did Dash and this media stuff, I was an engineer and I worked on gas stations. I worked on all, believe me, when you're working on the pump, and skimmer every time on the pumps. Never put your card in a pump. Never. And CCF, that's not always foolproof either, you know. A lot of times people make fun of me, but I will never put my card in a pump. Uh-oh, we've detected. What? Okay. That's not good. Well, that's not good at all. Y'all, we got issues. I think the charging port just went out on my phone. Foreign material or moisture, but I haven't even. Okay, let me try this one. I got another one. Nope, same thing. Yeah, I guess I could have put that on mute, couldn't I? Hang on a sec. Yep, that's a problem, y'all. All right, y'all don't go anywhere. I'm for a second. Don't go anywhere. Give me just a few minutes. I will be right back. The stream will not end. You'll see me pop back on in about 30 seconds. Y'all just don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I think we're back. Sorry, all the way down, and I am very sorry, y'all, sincerely. So, but we're back. I don't know what happened other than it said something was in my charging port. And then it, not only did it say something was in my charging port, but then it said, there was moisture in my charging port. GA, what's up, brother? Okay, we're heading back out to the flood area right now. I had to come in and get some gas, and then, you know, shit hit the fan with the one sec. $18.95 might have. I think I'm gonna need a new phone sometime soon. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying. You know how much they charge for a can of canned air here? Almost $10. Almost $10 for air. All right, guys, let's roll. Let's roll. Okay. I'm gonna have to go down here, find a place to park, wherever we can park, and then we're gonna have to go from there and walk back in until I talk to the people down there and get permission to pull the Dash Mobile onto their street. But we'll get permission. We'll get permission, and then we'll pull it up. So we may end up having a bit of an issue right here. We may lose our connection for a second right here. I hope not, but it's possible. It's pretty stable right now. It's not a bad idea, but wouldn't that blow more moisture in it? So I was looking at this canned air stuff here. This is the canned air, and you'll never guess what the ingredients are on this. It's propane, isobutane, N- something called hydrocarbon propellant. Hydrocarbon propellant. What we're going to be doing out here today, and so I will flip the camera around so you guys can see my beautiful face. So here's what we're doing out here today. I've got water back in the back. I brought 30 cases of water out here yesterday. We're going to be going out this afternoon. It is about 12 o'clock. We're going to be going out this afternoon, and we're going to start helping these folks try to go out and get their possessions. Was yesterday, the people that live here, which is a good thing. And so I will find out today. No, I don't really know what to tell anybody yet. So, and as of yesterday, I was talking to people out there and asking them, like, you know, what do you need? And everybody's looking at me like, we don't know. Like, it just happened, you know what I mean? And so they're like, I really don't know what we need. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll find out today. The man, the myth, the legend, Storm Chaser Mark. Okay. I'm going to get that off of my ugly mug and back onto the street. Borden. That's interesting. Yeah, they are, for sure, Butterfly. I mean, we didn't take too much damage yesterday. We took some damage at my house. You know, and then it was like more shocking that it happened to my neighbors. You know, it happened down the street. Flood a lot to Real's house is okay. Her house did not flood down here. So, but I'm not going to show anybody where her house is at, but it's not going to be hard to find. So yeah, I bet, how many of you guys knew that we live by Tulsi Gabbard, that she's here? Did you see that girl in the flood that lost her husband right in front of her? Yeah, wasn't that the one where he hit the window, busted window out and sliced his arm up or something like that? Isn't that what happened? Buchanan Dam. I have not heard anything about Buchanan Dam. What is that? Is that, let's see, Buchanan Dam. Is that up there at Lake, where's Inks? Is that Inks Lake? I used to go up there and go fishing. That is to the north of Buchanan Dam, I think. Inks is to the north. Or maybe it's to the south. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Buchanan. Lake Buchanan is full, I can tell you that. The Buchanan Dam, I think. Inks is to the north. Or maybe it's to the south. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Buchanan. Absolutely. So before we stop out here, I want to drive a little farther back towards my house, because there was a bridge that was out to get to this place. Instead of just coming right down the street, I have to go the long way because there's a bridge out in between my house and these houses here. So I want to go down here and try to, I want to drive up there and see how bad that bridge is out still. Yeah, in Kingsland. Last time I was out photographing storms, it was up around Buchanan Dam. We saw like 4-inch hail up there. The hail. I got a little too close to the hail. So the passenger side over here is beat up. It was about baseball-sized hail that day. Live on Buchanan. It's a nice area out there. Inks is a really nice area too. I think that's a state park, Inks Lake State Park or something like that. So, I mean, this creek, Big Sandy, flows into Lake Travis, which is not far from here. We're right here on Lake Travis. And so Lake Travis is, I mean, it basically flowed into the Colorado. Mansfield Dam. So where is Inks? Is it northwest of Buchanan, Lake Buchanan? Brother lives in Cherry Hollow, but he is a, yeah, see, that's good. Yeah, the folks at the higher elevations, we're good to go. It's these people, basically the worst of the damage is people that lived right there on the creek, basically. That's where the majority of the damage has started at. So yeah, look at all these folks out here. A lot of people out here. A lot more cops out here today. A lot more cops here today. I got to get some charge on my phone before we get out. Okay. I am going to. Okay, we got to go past this real quick and then up. So crazy how much damage was done out here, man. I cannot get over how much damage that was done out here. Inks is just below, okay, below Lake Buchanan. All right, Inks is where I used to go fishing with my buddy Walt out there. All right, we're gonna go up the street here to there's a bridge up the street here a little ways. I have a really good friend that lives right on Nameless. They said they were good behind it. Yeah, there is. Yeah, people on the, basically on the north side of Nameless has lost everything out here. People to the north has basically lost everything. Right at Nameless and Round Mountain. All right, so we're going to go down here just a little ways. I want to see if, I know I've said that like 10 times, but I want right down, let's just put you can't get to it because I think this is the creek that's out. Yeah, no news. It's not on, the news is not touching any of this. They're not covering any of it. Yeah, there's the bridge that's out. Look at this. Holy shit, the whole road is out, y'all. It's not just the bridge, it's the road is out. Look, the road is missing out here, right in there. You can't go through. You can't. You're not going to be able to go through. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, dude, he's going to try it. Watch this. Watch this. He's going to try it. Is he going to do it? Surely he ain't going to try that. Dude, don't do it, man. Bro, oh, he's gonna try it. Holy shit, he got across. Yeah, he got across. Okay, well, maybe we can't. I'm not gonna try it. I can tell you that. Okay. I will not be doing that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the road is missing on part of that back there. I can't believe people are trying that. You know what? If you got to pull up to an area like that and stop for a minute and actually think about what you're about to do, you better turn around and go back the other way. If you've got to seriously sit there and think about it for a while, you may need to, you may want to rethink that. Sweet Jane, I'm live on YouTube right now at Doc. That's interesting that you can't find it. My channel should be there. A lot of folks are here watching from YouTube right now. We're gonna go up into this little neighborhood and see if anything happened over here. This is kind of where I lost connection. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Medical examiner was here yesterday, right here. I can't see the stats anymore. Okay. I don't know. I guess, do y'all want to go see what's back there? I guess we should, shouldn't we? Let's go see what's back there. I mean, the creek goes back there, so I think we should probably go check it out. I gotta drop this water off to people. I need to start asking these folks who needs the water. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Now, if I remember right, I tried to come down here yesterday and I lost y'all. So if y'all lose the signal, just drop it in the chat and let me know that the signal's gone. Those houses are good. All those houses are good. We got fire department here. I'm not sure what fire department is, unless they're down there. Oh, that's their search. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're searching the creek right back behind us. Live there, their house backed up to the creek. Well, if their house backed up to the creek, they're going to have some issues. Well, possibly they're going to have some issues. Have you been on the other side of Leander where Floyd Junkyard is or used to be? No, I haven't. I've spent basically all, since the flood happened, I've spent it all right here in this area. So the creek is to our left. The creek is right back over here to our left. Oh man, this is gone. Oh shit, look at this, y'all. Man, that house is trashed. That house is trashed. Sweet Jane couldn't find my stream. I had to type in the hand. X is bug. Yeah, the X live stream is usually kind of buggy over there. I don't know why it is, but it is. Man, that house is trashed, y'all. That is so bad. That is so bad. Guys over on X, thanks everybody for watching. Just want you guys to know, like the stream, share, whatever we bring in from these, whatever Dash makes off of these streams and videos, we're going to be donating them to the people over here that needs the help. I mean, I'm making the content from this area and from this disaster, so I feel it's only right that I give that to these folks to help them as soon as I can find out what area has the, oh man, Hang on, y'all. I think this is a really bad area, it looks like. Yeah, this whole area flooded here. That house is gone. Yeah, wild weekend. I wished I could show y'all back up in the trees here, but it has been a crazy week, and I cannot believe once the sun came up yesterday morning and seeing all those folks, you know, I just look at this right here. We got something, see a bunch of debris coming up here. I mean, y'all, oh my God, y'all. These houses are gone. These houses are gone. Y'all, these houses, look, there's a house right there, and it's gone. You could just see the roof of it. Look, there's a house in, holy shit, there's a house in the creek back there, y'all. Look, look back there, the houses are down in the creeks. Look at the boat that's up here. Hey, do you guys need a case of water? You're good to go? All right. Holy shit. Look at, okay, we're gonna get out of here. Hang on, we're gonna get out. Holy shit, y'all. Holy Christ. Look, there's a car in the tree over there. Oh my God. Shit, this house is gone, y'all. Look, you can see the steps, the front steps from the house. There's a house right here. You can see the front steps. Okay. Okay. Holy shit. Look back over across the creek here. Look at all the houses and all the pieces that's in the creek back there. It's all gone. Look at this, there's... Holy shit. Y'all, I mean, the smell out here, you can smell propane. I can smell just rotted. I mean, it's horrible. Let me see if these folks need any water or anything. Come on, dude. Let me see if they need water or anything. Hang Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. Hey there. Checking to see if you guys need water. Okay, guys, I want to show y'all something here because there is, so check this out. This lady in this car right here, y'all see the car in front of us right there? Y'all see that car right there? That lady is missing. She is missing. There's a husband and wife that was in this house right here. They are missing. There's 7 people missing right now from this one little neighborhood. Yeah, so the lady in that car is missing. She was in the car and they can't find her. There's 7 people missing from this neighborhood right now. 7 people missing from this neighborhood. Look at this. I'm gonna go get them some stuff that they need. I'm gonna have to get off this stream pretty quick and get to helping these folks. I can't just continue to just show their stuff. We've got to get busy and we got to help these people, man. This is hang on and I'll tell you, butterfly, 1 second. This is Sandy Creek Ranches. Sandy Creek Ranches. We are the road down here is Windy Valley Road. Windy Valley Road. Y'all, I don't even know what to say about this, man. There's 7 people missing from this one neighborhood. So I just met those people. They, you know, obviously they don't want outsiders out here right now, and so I got permission to come back and be and use their house. There is going to be our kind of our base of, I guess, operations. Coming up this afternoon, we're going to go do some searching out there in the creek, and we're going to help these. We're going to do what we can. I'm shocked at this. Look at this right here. There's a travel trailer halfway up in that tree right there. Look at that travel trailer. Halfway up in that tree. Look. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, fire department's out here, sheriff's department. They've got search teams down in the creek right now. Starflight is out here searching. They've got a lot of people that they're searching for right now. They do have dogs out here, GA. They do. They have cadaver dogs too. It's just, I mean, look back here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this from here, but look across this little gully here. Look at that. There's an air conditioner. Y'all see that air conditioner? Okay. So, what we're going to do is, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to end the stream right here. I've got to get busy helping these folks. And, I'm sorry. I know, you know, I don't want to end it, but there's too much to do out here. We've got to start helping instead of filming. So, oh my God, I thank you guys for being on here with me. Honestly, thank you so much. I will try later on and go live and give you guys a bit of an update about what's happening. Yeah, nobody knows, Josh. I'm about to make a video right here and put it on X before we get started. And people need to know. All right, guys. Love y'all. Support the channel. Please, if you're on X, there is a pinned tweet at the top. And if you're here on YouTube, they're down in the description are ways that you can support the channel. It's the only way that we can be out here doing this stuff. Guys, love y'all so much. I will be back with an update ASAP.